Thank you.
Well, good evening, everybody, from LA Valley College at Monarch Field. I'm Lou Stowers, along with Alex Rommel, bringing you the final webcast of the Ventura County Pirates season. And seems like we just started this the other day here, Alex. And I want to thank you for everything you've done for the Pirates this year, and hopefully you'll take some lessons back to Syracuse University.
Yeah, it's been a great summer. Thank you, Lou, for helping out, really being there as a mentor. It's been a great season, and you're right, it has flown by, but that's only because it's been a fun time.
Certainly has, and our trip to Alaska, that has to be the crown jewel of our season, that's for sure. And also some terrific wins for the Ventura County Pirates in the CICL, trying to get back in with a 7-12 record, have a 3-7 record in the last 10 games. They're going to be taking on a team from a league down in San Diego, the Western Baseball Association, in the San Diego Five-Tool Bombers, and their head coach is Scott Stanley. And after this game, they're going to get ready and prepare, and three of the teams are going to combine. North County United and the San Diego Stars are going to go off to Kansas City for the NBC World Series. So congratulations to them, and also good luck to them in Kansas City. And it will be the Five-Tool Bombers looking like this. It'll be Dylan Fishbaugh. Fishbaugh is the center fielder. If that name sounds familiar to you, we saw him up at the Santa Barbara Foresters. He's from Stevenson Institute of Technology. He'll be followed by Dalton Irwin, the second baseman, and Irwin goes to Yapachi Community College, and don't know exactly where that is. It could be from Colorado. And then it will be Cannon Humphreys, the shortstop. Cannon goes to Colorado State University, to the Colorado School of Mining. A couple of guys from the Colorado School of Mining on this club. And Mason Miles will be on the mound to start things off for the Ventura County Pirates. The righty pitches a fastball in for strike one.
First pitch, 6:20.
6:20, the first pitch, game time, and starting to cool off a little bit. It was well into the 90s here in North Hollywood. Second pitch, and that's an off-speed fastball, but a little bit off-speed. And it's 0-2. Ventura County Pirates Baseball is brought to you by The Answer is Yes. Find out if you qualify for a refund from fraudulent credit card transaction fees. And strike three called. 3 pitches, and all looking by Dylan Fishbaugh. And the first strikeout of the game for Mason Miles, 1 down. That'll bring up Dalton Irwin. And you can call The Answer is Yes, 760-685-5813. And by WFG Insurance. Need life insurance or income tax returns? Call Cassidy Eden or Lou Stowers at 562-266-7024 for your free personal financial checkup. And fourth pitch of the game and fourth strike, it's 0-1 to Dalton Irwin. Mason Miles pitching out of the stretch. And this one's up around the eyes, so Irwin has to jackknife out of the way. It's 1-1. Also, even though this is the last game of the season, next year you can become a Ventura County Pirates or Bucks host family. Call GM George Freneau, 805-501-0470 for details. Next pitch, and that was on the low and outside part of the plate, and it's 1-2 to Irwin. On deck is Cannon Humphreys. Curveball or slider, and that just missed, and it's 2-2.
And Mason Miles is really being aggressive out the gates, and it's helping him. That looked like a strike three pitch. It was really close. He's moving the way he wants to so far.
And Mason walked off the mound, and this one's up the middle and cut off by Ethan Gonzalez, but the throw is too late, and an infield hit with 1 out for the Five-Tool Bombers.
Now batting, number 35.
That was just
Cannon
barely tapped
Humphreys.
off the end of the bat. And Ethan Gonzalez is playing at shortstop tonight for the Pirates. So Cannon Humphreys steps in. Let's introduce you to the Pirates in the outfield from left to right after the first pitch, and that's a fastball, and that does not find the corner. and it's 1-0. Brandon Wynn is in left field. Robert Pitts Jr. is in center. Ethan Kearney is in right. Mason Miles throws over to Jose Mariano on the pickoff try. Irwin back on his stomach. Then on the infield for the Pirates, at third, it's Evan Jaquez. Ethan Gonzalez at short. Ryder Gordon at second. Jose Mariano is at first. Fastball to Humphreys is popped up behind second base. Ryder Gordon says he has it and puts it away for the second out. Will White is the catcher tonight for Scott Murray and the Pirates. And on the mound, it's Mason Miles. Miles, a 5'11", 180-pound freshman out of Cypress College. And a decent lead for Irwin as the first pitch is fouled off by Andre Nara. Nara from Cypress College, so two Cypress College kids going at it. Thanks, Ryan. Adjusting the temperature in here. Fouled straight back, and it's 0-2 to Nara. So yeah, I saw this game on the schedule, Alex, the last game on the schedule, and it's like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
Are they from a hardware store? The 5-tool Bombers? Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and foul tipped into the glove, and it's strike 3. So no stolen base attempt for Dalton Irwin, and a good play by Will White to catch that foul tip into the glove. So no runs on a hit and one man left, and we'll go to the bottom of the first inning. 5-tool, nothing against Mason Miles, and the Pirates coming up against Peter Lynch. The answer is yes. MasterCard and Visa is the largest class action settlement in U.S. history. If your company took Visa or MasterCard payments between 2004 and 2019, you are entitled to file a claim for a refund for being overcharged for transaction fees. Call Kevin Sumstein at 760-685-5813. You're watching the Ventura County Pirates Baseball YouTube channel. Bottom of the first inning, 13 pitches for Mason Miles in the top of the first to the 5-tool Bombers, who come in with a record, finish their season at 11-9 and a 5-game winning streak to boot before they lost in the playoffs. For the Pirates, here's their batting order. It'll be Ethan Kearney, the right fielder, followed by Ryder Gordon, the second baseman. Then it'll be Brandon Wynn, the left fielder, followed by the cleanup hitter, first baseman Jose Mariano, then the designated hitter, Robbie Treto, the center fielder, Robert Pitts Jr., Evan Jaquez, the third baseman, Will White, the catcher, Ethan Gonzalez, the shortstop, and then it'll be the extra hitter, Dylan Cook, rounding out the batting order for the Pirates. First pitch to Kearney is outside for ball 1. This one's pulled on a couple of hops to second baseman Dalton Irwin, and one down. 4-3 on the putout. And Ethan Kearney, the kid from Glendale College, is out. Then it'll be Ryan
Now
Gordon
batting,
coming up.
the second baseman, number 23, Ryder Gordon.
Ryder from Claremont McKenna College stepping in.
Yeah, and Ryder had a nice game against the Sunrays the other day, 1 for 3 with a run batted in and a walk. He's been really improving as the season has gone along, mostly as a hitter.
And as usual, Mom, Dad, Mom Michelle, and Dad and Grandpa Ed are here tonight. And it's 0-1 to Gordon. This one's off the end of the bat to shortstop. Cannon Humphrey scoops it up, but the throw, and Gordon got there in time. Wyatt Thomas couldn't hang on to it. So I would imagine
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12,
It's gotta be an
Brandon
error.
Wynn.
Yeah, that's going to be an error. Not 100% sure who it's on. I think it must have been on the throw.
had to be, unfortunately. E6. So a one-out base runner for the Pirates and Brandon Wynn. Brandon, one of those young men who carries lightning in a bottle, and you know it just by the way he plays and carries himself, and looks at the first pitch outside for ball one. On that ground ball, Cannon Humphreys had to hurry his throw because it kind of clunked down to shortstop as it was in off the hands or the end of the bat.
And Gordon was, of course, moving quick, which makes the fielder a little more anxious.
So it's 2-0 now with one out, and 5-2 looking for a double play up the middle, and it's ball three. In the outfield for San Diego, it's Andre Nara, Dylan Fishbone center, and 3-1 is a strike. And Tyler Herbert is in right field. Third base, Austin Sanders, Cannon Humphreys at shortstop. The runner goes. The pitch is swung on and missed, and no throw down, so a stolen base for Gordon, who's now in scoring position, for Brandon Wynn, who now has the count full after leading in the count 3-0. So we'll see how Peter Lynch treats this one to Brandon Wynn. It's a fastball in the outside part of the plate and fouled away. Good piece of hitting by Wynn just to foul that off because that was a close pitch.
And Gordon's great base running already affecting the game a lot. I think really helped force the error from shortstop and then negates the double play and gets himself in scoring position on the steal.
3-2 is up high and a one-out walk, and that puts Wynn at first base. First walk of the game for
Now
Peter
batting, the
Lynch.
first baseman, number 24, Jose Mariano.
Here comes trouble for the opposing team. And Jose Mariano.
Yeah, you look back at the last game, Brandon Wynn had 2 walks on top of 2 hits, and Jose Mariano knocked in 3 runners with the bat.
Lynch looking back at Gordon, and the pitch is up high. 1-0. Scott Murray, the head coach for the Pirates, coaching at first base. His assistant, Sean Skelly, is at first base, and this one's fouled back, and it's 1-1. Lynch looks back at Gordon at second again. Now here comes the pitch, and that's a breaking ball, and that just does get the outside corner for strike 2 to Mariano. 1-2.
Great pitch, and you can tell that Lynch is respecting Mariano. Definitely wary of his extra base power.
Next pitch is low, and it's 2-2. So Lynch went up high, now down low. Let's see where this pitch is going to come. That was more into Jose's wheelhouse. And this one's hammered down the left field line. Back goes Nara, away back, and that's foul, says home plate umpire Alan Alvarez. On the bases, we have 2 umpires this evening, Dominic Machado.
And that was a foul homer. Good power on it, but just couldn't keep it in the yard all the way.
Now, that was a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate, and Jose did not miss. Still 2-2. Gordon being a pest at second base, and a nice pitch by Peter Lynch, and Jose goes fishing and can't find it. And it's 2 down. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Robbie Trayton.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 13, Robbie Trayton.
Yeah, and you got to think that Mariano kind of used up his great swing of that at bat, pulling that ball just foul, and then just didn't have anywhere else to go and got struck out.
Well, Lynch did a good job of setting him up with that inside curveball and the outside one to get him to swing and miss. That was out of the strike zone. This one by Trayton is grounded to third base, scooped up by Sanders, and throws him out. So Lynch and 5-tool Bombers get out of that one and leave 2 runners stranded and no hits and no runs, and 2 left. We'll go to the top of the second inning. No score between 5-tool and the Pirates, and special thanks to Galpin Ford Studio Rentals for giving the Ventura County Pirates a huge discount on the 2 vans the Pirates use on the road. Call Kim Miller at the Galpin Ford Studio Rental Department at 323-957-3333. Galpin Ford. You're watching the Ventura County Pirates Baseball YouTube channel.
Now batting.
Top of the second we go. Mason Miles on the mound for the Ventura County Pirates. The Pirates in their half of the first, no runs, no hits. There was an error on shortstop Cannon Humphreys. 2 men left and 17 pitches for Lynch. And the first pitch from Miles to Austin Sanders is low and outside, 1-0. Sanders, the first baseman, goes to East Texas Baptist University. Lines it right to Ethan Gonzalez.
That was just unlucky placement for Sanders. Definitely hit that well enough to get a base hit, but Ethan Gonzalez was in the right spot, luckily for the Pirates.
That'll bring up Seth Manos. Goes to Cantonsville College. If I'm reading the acronym right, might be British Columbia. This one's grounded on a hop back to Miles, who will walk it over to Jose Mariano. And 1-3 on the putout and 2 quick outs and only 3 pitches by Mason Miles. And that'll bring up their designated hitter, Wyatt Ogle.
And Miles is not the type of guy to rack up a ton of strikeouts in every start, so he's getting the ground balls that he wants for the most part, which bodes well for him.
Ryan Ogle, an infielder, goes to Washington University in St. Louis. Looks at the first pitch, a slider in for a strike.
He must be a smart guy who has to tell a lot of people he's not living in Seattle.
Yeah, that is a brainiac school, an engineering school west of St. Louis and north of Chesterfield. Foul ball, and it's 0-2 now to Wyatt Ogle. That's a neat campus. Well, St. Louis is mostly brick anyway, but Washington University, a lot of brick buildings and a swing and a miss, and Wyatt Ogle looks like he swung at a brick there, and down he goes. So 1, 2, 3 goes 5-tool. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. No score, 5 tools, and the Pirates on the, well, let's see here. Special thanks to New Century Volkswagen in Glendale on the Brand Boulevard of Cars. Call 818-522-6263. You're watching the Ventura County Pirates YouTube channel. Well, you can hear Kenny Chesney and 5 o'clock somewhere in the background. Boy, he put on a big concert with the Zach Brown Band earlier this week. And now we've got Robert Pitts Jr., Evan Jaquez, and Will White to face Peter Lynch. Peter Lynch in his second inning of work against the speedster. And this is a slider in for strike one. Pitts started out his collegiate career at University of Michigan and bounced around as it's 1-1 now. And now he is on his way to UC Riverside. Swing and a miss at a high fastball that looked like it was inside, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and Robert was our player of the game against the Sunrays last time out. Went 2 for 4 with 3 runs batted in, a walk, a run scored, and of course a stolen base.
Fastball, and that's sent into right center field, and back goes Herbert and makes what looks like an acrobatic catch, but I'm sure he was fighting the sun all the way. In that sun field, right field and center field, makes the catch for 1 out.
Yeah, I think he just kind of misread it because of the sun and made a easy play difficult, but ended up with it, unfortunately, for the Pirates.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Evan Jaquez. Late strike call by Alvarez. Jaquez, going to the College of the Canyons, foul tips this fastball into the glove of Manos, and it's 0-2.
Jaquez came in as a pinch hitter, or as a defensive substitute against the Sunrays, and went 0 for 1 at the plate.
Here comes the 0-2, and that's pulled foul, and it remains 0-2. So last time out, an error and a walk put Lynch on the ropes, but with only 1 out. But Mariano and Treto couldn't come up with a hit. So now it's sent right up the middle and through for a 1-out hit for Evan Hawkes. Just went with the pitch and sent it right back up through the box.
Now batting, the
A
catcher,
good
number
piece of
29,
hitting
Will
for the
White.
first of the game for the Pirates.
That'll bring up Will White. Will moving over from the Conejo Oaks. Ironically, the day that the Pirates played up at Kowloon. Looks at a fastball for a strike. What a nice young man he is. Goes right here to LA Valley College from Northridge, just up the freeway. This is a breaking ball that is low and inside, and it's 1-1 to Will.
And White, as a substitute against San Diego back on Tuesday, was 1 for 1 with a walk, so really had his best day at the plate with the Pirates.
This one sent into center field, and back a few steps is Fishbaugh, and he puts it away for the second out.
And that was great contact, just didn't go where it needed to. After seeing him do pretty well on Tuesday, makes sense that it continued there with a good contact ball, just caught.
Now Ethan Gonzalez steps in. Ethan's a quiet young man. Looks at a fastball in for strike one. Ethan from nearby Cal State LA loves to play mind games, mind tricks on you, or with the group. Runner goes and the pitch is fouled off in the hands and foul, and it's 0-2, and Hawkes will have to go back to first.
Makes sense, of course, that Hawkes was running with 2 outs and was most of the way to second. If there was either no swing or a hit, could have got something extra with his legs.
And that fastball is up around the eyes, and it's 1-2. Yeah, so Evan having a lot of fun with the guys, trying to make him guess what he was doing with his mind tricks, mind games up in Alaska. Fastball swung on and missed, and that's strike 3, even after Hawkes took off for second base. So the Pirates do get a hit, but they leave Evan Hawkes at first base. And no runs and no errors this time. And we go to the bottom of the second inning with the Pirates and 5-tool from San Diego. No score. Hungry? Visit where the Pirates and Bucksy. Subway sandwiches, 20929 Ventura Boulevard, west of DeSoto in Woodland Hills. You're watching the Ventura County Pirates Baseball YouTube channel. Alex Ramol up next with the play-by-play.
Now batting.
Welcome back to LA
54,
Valley
Tyler
College
Herbert.
for your Ventura County Pirates versus the 5-tool Bombers. Still no score here at the top of the third. Mason Miles on the mound for Ventura County facing Tyler Herbert. Here's Miles to Herbert. That one is down low for ball one. And Miles practically galloped out onto the mound after the second inning ended. He has that enthusiasm that makes him so fun to watch on the mound. Now delivers 1-0. It's grounded up the middle. Ethan Gonzalez has it, throws across, and gets out number 1.
Now batting, number 20, Wyatt Thomas.
Well, this is a slick fielding infield that the Pirates have out there tonight for their final game
Yeah, definitely no weak points on defense here as Wyatt Thomas comes up for the first time, gets strike one. He's at the bottom of the order for the Bombers. Goes to Golden West Community College. Here's 0-1 from Miles, just tapped foul. This is now the fourth batter that Miles is up 0-2 on. Here comes Miles again. That one just a bit low. Now his 1-2 is hit just past third, going foul. Pulled strongly by Thomas. Thomas gets a chance to reset. Another 1-2 pitch, that one far outside. Left by Miles. Another pitch for Thomas. That one just on the borderline to load up the count. So after the big lead for Miles, things getting dramatic against the Bombers' first baseman. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed. An emphatic strike call by Alan Alvarez. And there's 2 out in the top of the third.
Now batting, number 5, Dylan Fishbaugh.
Here's leadoff hitter Dylan Fishbaugh, who struck out looking on 3 pitches, didn't even swing the bat back in the first inning. Now gets one low from the Pirates starter. Second pitch to Fishbaugh is far inside. Dropped by White, doesn't really matter with nobody on. And Will White's only met most of these guys on the pitching staff just a couple weeks ago. Has done a good job working with the new crew. Gets a 2-0 pitch, breaking ball in for strike one. Two-one from Miles. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Fifth pitch now, swung on and missed yet again. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Mason Miles. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Still no score after the top of the third inning here at LA Valley College. You're watching Ventura County Pirates baseball on the VC Pirates YouTube channel. We'll be right back with you at the bottom of the third inning in just a minute. Welcome back to LA Valley College for your Pirates versus the Bombers. Dylan Nolan Cook, the Moose, leading it off against 5-tool. Peter Lynch still out there for the road team. Nolan Cook was 0 for 1 against the Sunrays as a substitute. Gets the first pitch upstairs to start it out. The Pirates using 10 batters. Nolan Cook is the extra hitter. The Bombers just went with 9. Second pitch low to Nolan Cook, who of course joined the team for the first time in Alaska, mostly because of his versatility. He can pitch and play the field. 2-0 for him is far outside. He's a big guy with big power, also just pleasant to be around for his teammates and staff. Now gets 3-0 down the middle on the breaking ball. Had to see if Lynch could hit the strike zone at all. Now the count really starts. Lynch deals one. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Full count for the Moose after leading 3-0. Payoff from Lynch is driven the other way, going towards the corner, and it falls. A base hit for DNC. He has one looking for 2, and it's bobbled and right by Herbert. The throw back in the infield means it's a double for Dylan Nolan Cook.
Well, that was 2 all the way for DNC, and
Now batting,
Herbert's
the right
bobble
fielder,
just
number
made it that
21,
much easier.
Ethan Kearney.
But a good piece of hitting by the youngster, taking that pitch, low and outside, just went with it and sent it down the right field line.
Now Ethan Kearney up for the second time. He grounded out in the first after the second pitch to him. Now shows bunt, drops it in front of the plate, but it goes foul. Seth Manos recovered that one, but it wasn't in play. Runs hard to come by so far. Kearney looking to advance Cook. Now 0-1 is far inside, and DNC moves anyway on the wild pitch. 1-1 the count, and Nolan Cook 90 feet away from the first run of the game.
And the way Ethan was reacting, I thought it might have hit him.
It was close on the inside part of the plate, but Kearney did what he's supposed to, got out of the way, which meant that the ball went caroming at the backstop.
Yeah, it got a piece of Manos. That's why the umpire called time.
Pitch outside now. 2-1. Little decision on that check swing. Dominic Machado in the infield says Kearney didn't go. 2-1 for number 21. It's hit high into center field. Fishbaugh has it easily. Nolan Cook tagging for home. It's a good throw, though, and beats him by a bit in a collision at home. And Nolan Cook has been ejected, it looks like, straight away by Alan Alvarez.
Well, yeah, also looked like Seth Manos was in the baseline. And
there's a little bit of a discussion between umpire Alvarez.
Dylan Cook got thrown out.
Nolan Cook and that player. I was not coaching, it was that player, my bad.
Scott Stanley, the head coach of 5-tool, talking to Alvarez.
And they have a short. Who, the catcher? Seth Mano says he got a whole face full of belly.
Said, quote, "I'm 160 pounds, dude. Chill out." Nolan Cook just playing his game. He's a high effort guy.
It's hard to stop 290 pounds coming with a head start down there. So did the pitcher get thrown out?
I still can't tell.
Well, the right fielder came in, Tyler Herbert, now 46, going out. That's Augustine, Derek Augustine, who's listed as a right-handed pitcher from Chaminade.
But he's out and right, so Herbert must have said something.
This is a pretty loud voice because he's in right field.
I know. I just can't think of anything else.
Well, there are a couple of magic words.
Yes, I was just about to say.
And if this is the umpire who I think it is, he has very sensitive ears.
I'm just going to leave that.
Well, why don't we say this? You can support the Ventura County Pirates and Bucks. Buy Bucks red or black fitted hats for $30. Or the Pirates' new CCL red and black hat for $35. You know, there might still even be some Star Spangled Banner 4th of July CCL hats as well, which I just love that hat. So does Alex, and so does everyone else. Ryan loves it.
And I'm wearing it for a reason, so are you.
Yeah, me too. You pair that with the new Ventura County Pirates T-shirts with our new logo on the back, courtesy of Jimmy Flame. Flame's the name of the game. And the men's crew cut and women's V-neck T-shirts are available for $25 and kids for $20, and they're available at every home game. As a matter of fact, they're right behind us here. Just stop by the press box and get you some.
And I think now that home games are done up, I think the only way you could really reach is by trying to go on our social media at V County Pirates, sending us a DM, "Hey, I want a hat." I guess we could find out how to get it to you.
So we do have a new pitcher.
No, do we? No, that's Peter
Was that
Lynch.
No, yeah, you're right. That's Lynch. He's just throwing some warm-up pitches. So the only guy that's thrown out of the game for the Bombers, or 5-tool that is, the Bombers, is Tyler Herbert.
Now it's Ryder Gordon who gets ball one from Lynch after the delay. That one high for Gordon. So it was F8, then 8-2 for the double play. Now nobody on for Gordon. 2-0 pitch from Lynch is high and outside. Now 3-0. And that one misses as well, so a quick 4-pitch walk to get a runner back on for the Pirates.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12, Brandon Wynn.
That brings up Brandon Wynn with 2 out and 1 on in the bottom third. Still 0-0 here at LA Valley College. Wynn walked in his first plate appearance back in the opening inning. That one grounded over to second. Easy play is made for out number 3. So tempers flare, but nobody scores. 1 hit, 1 left and 1 left on. No errors. Nobody scores. 0-0. Pirates and Bombers after 3 here at LAVC. You're watching Ventura County Pirates baseball on the VC Pirates YouTube channel. We'll be right back with more action in the 4th inning. Back here at LA Valley College with the Pirates and Bombers, 0-0 as we start the fourth inning. Dalton Irwin swings at the first pitch for strike one. Mason Miles up for his fourth inning of work. Now the 0-1 is hit high into the shallow area of right field. Actually ends up in the deep infield for out number one, caught on the pop-up by Ryder Gordon.
Now batting, number 35, Cannon Humphreys.
Here's Cannon Humphreys, who's made the lone error of the game at shortstop. Also popped up to Ryder Gordon back in the first inning. First pitch to him is a strike. You could hear Mason Miles grunting as he let that one go. A high-effort pitcher, not a big guy, so puts a lot of torque into some of his pitches. There's Miles to Humphreys, low and away to even the count. One pitch is low and away yet again. Miles trying to get Humphreys to go fishing. Humphreys is being patient. Last time popped out on the second pitch he got. There's 2-1. Similar spot. Now it's a big lead for the Bombers shortstop. Miles lets another go. It is downstairs. 4 straight balls on the walk for Cannon Humphreys. Head coach Scott Murray launching straight into the next steps, telling Mason Miles to get his ground ball. Now try and get it from Andre Nara, who he struck out swinging in the first inning. First pitch in there, outer part of the zone. Miles looks over, throws to first. Humphreys is safe. Now Mariano real ready for another pickoff as Miles looks over. Goes with an 0-1 pitch, grounded foul. So now Miles leads with the first 2 strikes for the 5th time tonight. 0-2, breaking ball is fouled over the Pirates' dugout. Miles still looking over at Cannon Humphreys. Here's another 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 outs now in the top of the 4th.
Number 60, Austin Sanders.
That's 5 strikeouts for Mason Miles. Five-hole hitter Austin Sanders up next, who lined out to Ethan Gonzalez in the second inning. The first pitch is low and blocked by Will White. Sanders deserved a hit last time. See what he can get from Miles as there's a throw over to first base, and Humphreys is safe.
Humphreys over at first. His mom and dad are here, Seth and Beth, Steve and Beth from Denver.
Now the count's even after the strike. Always great to see parents travel. And Humphreys from Colorado School of Mines in Golden, Colorado, as that one is high and inside. You know what else is in Golden, Colorado, Lou?
A lot of beer cans.
Yeah, the Coors Brewing Company.
Yeah. Then also, along with Steve and Beth, there's Jim and Gretchen Lee from Colorado Springs. They came along with them. A lot of people came up from San Diego today.
2-1 pitch from Miles is outside. So now a big lead for Austin Sanders with 2 outs. Similar to the one that Humphreys built up just a bit ago. Another pitch from Miles is low. Now 2 on with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Still nothing at LA Valley College.
Now batting, number 53,
Just the first
Seth
walk, or
Miles.
second walk, given up by Miles tonight against 6 strikeouts.
And in such quick succession. Here's Seth Manos. First pitch to him is low and away. Manos, of course, told us just 160 pounds. Took a big hit. But he's back out to the batter's box. Miles to Manos on the inside corner for a strike. Humphreys on second, not moving too far off. 1-1 pitch coming. It's grounded, going foul at third base. Evan Jaquez was ready, but no action was necessary. Miles takes a beat, sets up, delivers one to Manos. There's a throw to second as runners go, and it gets into center field. Humphreys coming home for the first run of the game. 1-0, 5-tool over Ventura County with 2 out in the top of the 4th.
Well, that's got to be a throwing error or an error on somebody, because Ryder Gordon hadn't gotten to the bag yet. Plus, the throw was to the left of second base, and Gordon had to make a dive for it and couldn't come up with it, and that allowed the run to come home as the ball trickled into center field.
Now 2-2, swung on and missed for a strikeout, but just before that, a little gaffe on the part of the catcher, Will White, means that 5-tool leads Ventura County 1-0 after 3.5. You're watching the Ventura County Pirates on the VC Pirates YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
first baseman, number 24, Jose
Back to it at LA Valley
Mariano.
College. Finally a run on the board, but it was by the Bombers, 1-0, with Jose Mariano up to bat for the Pirates. First pitch to Mariano is hit foul towards head coach Scott Murray on third. Oh, 1 for Mariano, another one foul going the other way. Third pitch from Lynch this inning is lifted high, coming right at us for ball 1. One-two pitch, another lofted high. That one at least in catching range of Seth Manos. Now Lynch delivers again. Swung on and missed. Another big strike call by Alan Alvarez means that's a strikeout and one gone for the Pirates.
Number 13, Robbie Trado.
Here's Robbie Trado at the plate for the second time. Grounded out to third to end the first inning for the Pirates. Lynch to Trado. Breaking ball in the zone. Curveball just dropped late. Now the 0-1, another curveball. Hit the end of Trado's bat for another strike. Lynch lets ones go. It's way outside. Grabbed by Manos. Here's 1-2. Curveball hit high, foul. Going over the Valley College stands. Same count pitch. That one in there for strike 3 looking. 2 Ks to begin the inning for Peter Lynch.
Now batting,
And the Pirates have to figure something out.
Robert Pitts Jr.
Robert Pitts up now. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to right in his first plate appearance back in the second. First one to Pitts. Just misses the higher part of the zone for ball 1. 1-0 is fouled backwards. Now 1-1, a breaking ball, just barely tapped into the infield. Tough play for Sanders at third, and he overthrows it. Pitts running to second base as it goes back into the corner by the Pirates bullpen. He's going to be at third easily. So an infield single with the throwing error means that Robert Pitts is 90 feet away from tying this game up. It was a tough enough play for Sanders that I'll still call it a single. But of course, there's no real reason Pitts should be at third, just a bad throw by the Bombers' third baseman. Here's Evan Jaquez. First pitch, a breaking ball way low. Jaquez hit a single up the middle last time at bat. Here's one for Jaquez, hit high into left field, going back towards the wall. And it's gone! Evan Jaquez with a 2-run bomb to snatch the lead away from the Bombers. He really got all of that one. Now celebrating with his teammates behind the plate. 2-1 Pirates over Bombers with 2 out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Well, he really ripped that one, did Jaquez, and that bounced off the building about 15 feet further than the fence.
Fast guy like Pitts all the way on third. Jaquez didn't need to do much to drive him in, but went above and beyond. Now here's Will White, who hits 0-1 into right field. That one a more manageable fly ball. It's an out. That's it for the 4th inning. In the road half, the Pirates concede the first run of the game, and in the home half, take the lead. It's 2-1 Ventura County over 5-tool here at LA Valley College. You're watching Ventura County Pirates baseball on the VC Pirates YouTube channel. That's 2 hits, 2 runs, none left on, and 1 error. We'll be right back in a minute for the 5th inning. Back to Pirates baseball with the 5th inning between your Pirates and the Bombers. A 2-1 lead for the home team. Here's Wyatt Ogle up for the second time. That one is hit high into foul territory. Will White looks at it, but it will be unplayable. Mason Miles returns for inning number 5. He's been pretty efficient on the mound. Doesn't have too many long matchups as he delivers 0-1. It's whiffed at. Here's 0-2. It's hit over to third. Evan Jaquez, the home run hitter, throws it across. And he's out after Mariano was thrown off the bag, corrected himself, and moved over for out number 1.
Now batting, number 54, Tyler Herbert.
Tyler Herbert up to bat, who's now playing first base after starting in right field post-ejection. Breaking ball just misses high and inside for ball 1. Miles to Herbert again, similar spot to double Herbert's lead. 2-0 pitch. That one's low. So after getting up 0-2 once again, Miles way behind against Herbert. Here's the pitch, easily high for a walk.
Now batting, number 46, Derek Augustine.
Here's Derek Augustine. Fouls that one off. He's replaced Wyatt Thomas, who's at first. Then Herbert moved from right field to first, and Augustine is in right. Pickoff throw unsuccessful on Herbert. Miles to Augustine, that one outside. Augustine listed as a pitcher from Chaminade over in Hawaii. One pitch is down the middle. Actually, just on the outside corner on the breaking ball from Miles. Here's 1-2 to the Silver Sword, low and away. Herbert threatening on first. Here's another pitch from Miles, a breaking ball hit right into the dirt for a foul. Pickoff throw unsuccessful. Herbert really threatening on first. Now it's another 2-2 right outside on the breaking ball. Full count now for Derek Augustine in his first plate appearance today. He gets the 3-2. It's hit high into foul territory. And Herbert ran on contact. Miles looks over at first. Here's the 8th pitch of the at-bat, hit foul.
Pirates have Tyler Soleo thrown down in the bullpen.
And you got to figure that there's not too many opportunities left here for Mason Miles going into his 5th inning. And now loading up on the pitches against Augustine, the reserve. Here's another payoff. It's grounded up the middle. Gonzalez has it, flips to second for 1 out, and then the throw to first is high, so Augustine is safe.
Now batting, number 5, Dylan Fishbaugh.
So that'll be a fielder's choice after the 6-4 play up the middle for out number 2. Augustine reaches and keeps the Bombers alive in the top of the 5th. Here's Dylan Fishbaugh with 2 down. Miles' first pitch to him is low and a bit inside.
Well, Tyler Herbert coming in really didn't get down to a slide crouch. Ryder Gordon had to throw over him, and that's why the throw was high over to Jose Mariano.
Foul ball to level the count for the former Santa Barbara Forester. And you got to figure Miles can empty the tank here. Here's 1-1, swung on and missed. And one of my favorite memories of Miles this season, ending an inning in Alaska, his last one, and then strutting off emphatically. We'll see if he has another chance to do it, as 1-2 is far outside. The Pirates were debating pulling Miles out against the Gold Panners, and then he ended his final inning with a strikeout that he loved. Here's 2-2, grounded foul right at the plate. Two, and a foul tip strikeout on the breaking ball. Delayed call by home plate umpire Alan Alvarez. There's 3 out here at LA Valley College. A 2-1 lead for Ventura County over 5-tool. We've made it to the middle of the 5th inning. Before we move on to our break, special thanks to Galpin Ford Studio Rentals for giving the Ventura County Pirates a huge discount on the 2 vans they used on the road this season. Call Kim Miller at Galpin Ford Studio Rentals at 323-957-3333. Thank you to Galpin Ford. You're watching Ventura County Pirates Baseball on the VC Pirates YouTube channel. Let's get into the bottom of the 5th inning. Here in Valley Glen, California, your Pirates lead the Bombers 2-1. Ethan Gonzalez up first against a new pitcher for the road team, Joseph Cassette. And we've already talked about Chaminade University, another guy from the island of Maui. Gonzalez last time struck out against Peter Lynch. Here's Cosette's first offering. It's hit the other way. Should be an easy catch in right, and it is for a quick first out. Good contact going opposite field from Ethan Gonzalez.
Now batting,
but no dice.
Extra hitter, number 35, Sean Mann.
Remember, that's Derek Augustine over in right. Sean Mann up for the first time after the ejected Dylan Nolan Cook had to leave the premises. 1-0 pitch. That one low. Here's 2-0. It's hit foul.
So Peter Lynch goes 4 innings, gives up 2 runs on 3 hits, strikes out 4 Pirates, walked 2, and 1 wild pitch in 61 pitches.
Not a bad day, but the home run a notable blemish. 2-1 for Mann, another one low. Cosette again for Mann. A little foul tip there, going straight to the ground. And it's a full count. Polar opposites are Gonzalez and Mann. First pitch out. Mann in a battle. Payoff from Cosette. Grounded over to short. Mann making his way, but the throw is in time for out number 2.
Sean showing some good speed going down the
Now
line.
batting, the
Going
right
back to
fielder,
Sonoma
number
State
21,
this fall.
Ethan Kearney.
Now Ethan Kearney's up with nobody on and 2 out in the 5th. He's grounded out and flown out. First pitch from Cosette is a strike on the outside corner. Here's another for Kearney. Grounded up the middle to short again. More work for Humphreys. Here's a throw. And Kearney beats it out. An infield single for the leadoff man.
You know, I've noticed this turf, Alex, this season.
Now batting, the second
especially.
baseman, number 23,
And
Ryder
the Pirates
Flores.
don't seem to think so. They think I'm crazy anyway. But I really think that the ball slows down when it is hit on the ground here.
It slows down on most turf. I'm surprised you got backlash for that idea because it's pretty much always true. Ryder Gordon up for the 3rd time, gets ball 1 in the dirt, or as we've gone over, it's the turf.
The turf. And take nothing away from Ethan Kearney's speed, but that just added to his speed with that slow roller to shortstop.
Gordon's reached twice on an error and a walk. 1-0 pitch as the runner goes. Kearney's overrun the bag, and he's out. So the pitch went outside, and Ethan Kearney was going on a big 2-out lead that did not end up benefiting him or the Pirates, but VC still leads 2-1 over 5-tool here at LA Valley College. 5 innings gone, a 1-run lead for the Pirates. You're watching Ventura County Pirates baseball on the VC Pirates YouTube channel. We'll be right back with the 6th.
Number 23, Dalton
Here we are
Irwin.
with the 6th inning between your Pirates and the Bombers. A 2-1 lead for the home team. And a new pitcher. It's Tyler Soleo taking over for Mason Miles. First up for the Bombers is Dalton Irwin. He's 1 for 2. Soleo's first pitch, a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Four-seam, circle change, and that slider is the arsenal for Tyler Soleo. Here's another from number 22. A slider gets in. Big lead to start for the Pirates reliever. The 0-2 pitch is far outside.
Mason Miles doing another Mason-like job out there on the mound, starting 5 innings, 1 run, it was unearned, a hit, 7 strikeouts and 3 walks and 68 pitches.
And the 1-2 pitch is left by Irwin to make the count even. Last time for Tyler Soleo, it was 3 1/3 inning against the Oaks on the 20th. Gave up 3 earned runs, and not a great performance by his standards. Now a 2-2 pitch is grounded over to third. Jaquez has it, makes a throw, and it's in there for out number 1.
Now batting, number 35, Cannon Humphreys.
Here's Cannon Humphreys for the 3rd time. Popped out in the 1st, walked and eventually scored on the error by Will White in the 4th. Up against Tyler Soleo for the 1st time. Here's Soleo for Humphreys. Breaking ball outside and low. Here's another from Soleo. That's hit high into left center field, going back towards the wall. And it's caught by Brandon Wynn. Looked like it could have been the 2nd home run of the day, but it fell just at the warning track for an out.
Now batting, number
Brandon
48,
using those
Andre
quick feet
Nara.
to get back there, felt his way on the warning track for the wall, and made a nice catch going away.
Yeah, not an easy play thanks to the wall being so close. Here's Andre Nara. First pitch from Soleo to him is far outside, grabbed by White. Ended up being an out, but could be a bit concerning for Soleo. Almost gave up a dinger. Here's 1-0 downstairs. Soleo lets another go, and it's whiffed at. Dropped Nara to his knee. Now the 2-1 outside. Soleo sometimes liable to just yank a ball outside, maybe part of it on the half sidearm arm slot. 3-1 pitch, another swinging strike. So now a full count for Andre Nara, nobody on in the top of the 6th with 2 outs. Payoff Soleo. He got him swinging. A big K for Tyler Soleo. 1-2-3. Down go the Bombers. A 2-1 lead for your Pirates over the Bombers after the top of the 6th inning. You're watching Ventura County Pirates baseball on the VC Pirates YouTube channel. We'll be right back in the bottom of the 6th to see your Pirates with the bats. Welcome back to LA Valley College, right before the bottom of the 6th inning. But before we get into baseball, make sure to support the Ventura County Pirates and Bucks by buying some gear. You can get the Bucks red or black fitted hats for $30 or the Pirates new CCL red and black hat for $35. Pair that with the new VC Pirates t-shirts with our new logo on the back. You can get that in a men's crew cut or women's V-neck style for $25 or the kids version for $20. Those are available at every home game if you stop by the press box. But seeing as this is the last one, I'd recommend if you want a last chance at some gear, hit us up on social media at V County Pirates, which I'll also shout out our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at V County Pirates. Those are for team news. You can leave your comments, see what's happening with the Pirates. Even though the season is coming to an end, we still have some good announcements to make, like school commitments coming up. So keep an eye on our social media at V County Pirates. So now we're getting started with the bottom of the 6th, and Ryder Gordon is up first. His at-bat was interrupted by a caught stealing in the 5th. He was up 2-0 on Joseph Cassette, the pitcher still out there, who delivers ball 1 just outside. Cassette to Gordon again, and a delayed swing, but it's a strike. Gordon did not know what to do with that one. Now the 1-1, easily low. And the 2-1 is lined into left near the corner, falls for a base hit. Gordon's got one, now going for 2. Here's the throw from left. Not in time. Gordon in, standing up with a double to start the 6th.
And that was ringing off the bat, Alex, as Ryder really hit that one on the screws down the line and just sat there in the corner waiting for Navarro to pick it up.
Brandon Wynn.
So Ryder Gordon continuing to show off his skills.
He's reached base every time, first on an error, then on a walk, then on a double. So earning it a little more each time, I'd say. Now Brandon Wynn up to bat. He grounded out last time in the 3rd. Cassette to Wynn, it's outside. Cassette looks backwards twice now. 1-0 pitch is hit over to second base on a grounder. Easy throw out at first for an out, but moves over Ryder Gordon to 3rd. 4-3 on the putout. Gets the Pirates really close to their 3rd run of the game.
Mariano.
Now it's Jose Mariano at bat. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. but hasn't faced Cosette yet. First pitch from him is inside and low. Mariano did not like Peter Lynch. Now has a fresh start. Second pitch to Mariano is low. Two-0 to number 24 is inside near the face. Big lead for the cleanup hitter.
While Jose is up, want to say hey to his dad Dino and mom Camille, big supporters of the Pirates.
Mariano gets another pitch and gets another ball. 4-pitch walk for the Pirates' first baseman.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13, Robbie Trado.
Here's Robbie Trado with runners on the corners and 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Looking to build on a slight lead for his Pirates.
Well, Seth Manos going out to talk to Cosette. There's only one other 5-tool player available. That's Jimmy Lane, a left-handed pitcher.
Though I guess Derek Augustine could be moved over to the mound. He's listed as a pitcher. Runner goes on the pitch. It's grounded through in right field. Ryder Gordon scores on the single, and Mariano moves to second. So it's 3-1 Pirates over Bombers with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
What a beautiful play. That looked like a hit-and-run play
Now batting,
with
the center
Jose
fielder,
Mariano
number 5,
going
Robert
off with the
Pitts
pitch.
Jr.
And then Robbie Trado just poking it into right field after that area had been vacated by Dalton Irwin to cover the bag on the stolen base attempt. So nice RBI single by Robbie Trado.
First pitch to Robert Pitts is inside. And I guess that meeting on the mound was not ultra productive. Here's Cosette to Pitts. That one's lined into left center field and is caught sliding for out number 2. What a grab by Nara in left.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 25, Evan Hopkins.
It was a risky slide by Andre Nara, because if that one dropped, a run definitely could have scored. Luckily for his Bombers, there's now 2 out in the 6th. Here's Evan Hopkins, who already has done some major damage. Now trails quickly 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is just low. Now a 1-1 for the home run hitter, low and inside. Two-one, hit on the fly into shallow left center, caught by the shortstop Humphreys for the 3rd out. So the Pirates expand their lead from 1-2, 3-1 Ventura County over 5-tool after 6 innings. 1 hit, no runs, no 1 hit, 1 run, 2 left on board for the Pirates after the 6th inning. You're watching Ventura County Pirates baseball on the VC Pirates YouTube channel, brought to you in part by New Century Volkswagen in Glendale on the Brand Boulevard of cars. Call 818-522-6263. We'll be right back with the 7th inning. Here we go with some more baseball from LA Valley
Now
College.
pitching for your Pirates, number
Your
32,
Pirates on
Braden
top of the
Lowe.
Bombers, 3-1. There's a new pitcher on for VC, Braden Lowe, which means it was just a quick cameo for Tyler Soleo.
And also a new catcher out there, Grant Madrid Murray takes over for Will White.
Now batting.
So
number
Madrid
60,
Murray
Austin
takes over for
Sanders.
White.
And I need one more. I need the small. I need this one and the small. Please.
Here's Austin Sanders. First pitch from Lowe is waved at. Sanders walked and made it to second last time. He was stranded. 0-1, another swinging strike. Braden Lowe, always tough to face for batters that haven't seen him. Now 0-2 pitch, just outside. Lowe resets and deals. Just on the outside corner for strike 3 called.
Now batting. Number 53, Seth Manos.
Now it's Seth Manos, who's had an exciting day here at LA Valley College despite being 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. First pitch to him is grounded over towards second. Throw to first is right there. Quick out number 2 for Braden Lowe.
Now batting. Number 50, Wyatt Ogle.
So Wyatt Ogle up in a flash. Also 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch to Ogle is fouled backwards. Lowe gets ready and deals one. It's low. Lowe from University of Hawaii at Hilo. 1-1 is a strike. Now here's 1-2 far outside, caught by Madrid Murray. Two is hit up the middle. Grabbed at second. The throw to first is on time.
Nice play.
It really was a good piece of skill there. 4 out number 3. That was Ethan Gonzalez turning it around, and we've reached the 7th inning stretch. Score is Pirates 3, Bombers 1. You're watching Ventura County Pirates on VC Pirates YouTube channel, and if you're hungry, visit where the Pirates and Bucks eat. That's Subway sandwiches at 20929 Ventura Boulevard, west of DeSoto and Woodland Hills. Thank you to Subway for your support this season. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 7th.
Murray.
Bottom of the 7th inning between Ventura County and 5-tool. A 3-1 lead for the home team, and the new catcher, Grant Madrid Murray, up to bat for the first time for Will White. White was 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts. First pitch to Madrid Murray from Cosette is low and away. One-0 pitch, grounded over to third. Here's the throw from Sanders. It's right there for out number 1. Quick work by Cosette. Now here's Ethan Gonzalez.
Ethan Gonzalez.
Cosette to Gonzalez. It's on the outer part of the zone for a strike. Here comes Cosette again for another strike. Pounding the outside corner with success. Now the 0-2 is hit the other way, foul. Another 0-2 pitch, that one far inside, easily left by Ethan Gonzalez. Home plate umpire Alan Alvarez clarifies the count. A 1-2 pitch inside for a second straight time. Cosette lets another go. It's towards the ground. Thought about a swing, but Gonzalez held it up. Now there's a full count.
And Jimmy Lane thrown down in the bullpen for San Diego.
Payoff pitch is close inside. So a great walk drawn by Ethan Gonzalez, starting out down 0-2, then fouling off a pitch. Returns for 4
Now
straight
batting,
balls.
The extra hitter, number 35, Sean Mann.
Here's Sean Mann for the second time tonight. Grounded out to short in his first plate appearance. Quick time called by 5-tool. At least going to be a conversation on the mound between Cosette and head coach Scott Stanley.
Yeah, this could be Sean Mann's last at bat as a Pirate.
Yeah, one of the more veteran members of the team, along with Robbie Trado and others. Served the club well in its transition to the California Collegiate League. He's also pitched for the VC Bucks a couple times this season, working on becoming a two-way player.
Yes, I tipped it at 91 miles an hour. The jug's gone up in Cal Lutheran.
Yeah, he could really rip some as he gets first pitch ball from Joseph Cosette. Cosette to Mann again at the ground.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to throw 91 miles an hour, Cal Lu's the place to do it with all those guys watching.
Yeah. There's always some scouts as there are in many CCL locations. 2-0 to man is fouled, going out of play. And I've even heard that there's some collegiate coaches here tonight at LA Valley College. Two-one pitch on the inside for a ball. Cosette glances over at Gonzalez on first. There's 3-1, hit way up in the infield. Multiple bombers call for it, and it drops. Throw over to second base is in time. So man reaches to replace Gonzalez.
And Ethan was pretty much in no man's land with that ball going. That was a major league pop-up.
Yeah.
And a tough one to see for
Now
Ken
batting,
Humphreys coming down.
The right fielder, number
from a
21,
shortstop
Ethan
spot.
Kearney.
But in case Humphreys caught it, that meant Gonzalez had to get back to first. So it was a tough call and unfortunate for Ethan Gonzalez.
Here's Ethan Kearney, who gets a 1-0 start. And in your scorebook, I believe that goes down as a 6-4 putout of Gonzalez.
Yes.
Which is not the normal way you expect a 6-4 putout with a guy on first base, as that one is bounced. Man runs easily to second base. Manos collects, and it's just the one bag for Sean Mann. Wild pitch from Cosette. You agree with me, wild pitch on that one, Lou?
Absolutely.
Yep. Just making sure. 2-0 pitch after the wild one is low but stopped by Manos. Three nothing for Kearney. It's by the ground, so there's a walk. The second of the inning issued by Cosette. Here's Ryder Gordon with the double last time. And it seems that Cosette's day is done. Scott Stanley coming out. Head coach of the Pirates, Scott Murray, making his way to the dugout. You realize he has some time. During the pitching change, I'll remind you that Pirates baseball is brought to you by The Answer's Yes. MasterCard and Visa is the largest class action settlement in U.S. history. If your company took Visa or MasterCard payments between 2004 and 2019, you are entitled to file a claim for a refund for being overcharged for transaction fees. Call Kevin Sumstein at 760-685-5813 for more information.
So Jimmy Lane comes on, Alex, and he is the last guy on the roster that the team brought up from San Diego. Jimmy from Hope International University. And a left-handed pitcher. And Joseph Cosette went 1 2/3, gave up a run on 3 hits, didn't strike out anybody, walked 2, and a wild pitch in his 42 pitches.
You can already see a nice breaking ball on display from Cosette's replacement, Jimmy Lane. from Hope International down in Fullerton.
So the Bombers are, their home is Carlsbad, California, which is right on the coast, a beautiful coastal town in North San Diego County. And again, congratulations to them, North County United and the San Diego Stars, combining teams to go to the NBC World Series in Kansas City starting Saturday. Head coach Sam and head coach Joey and GM Kelly of the San Diego Stars joining Scott Stanley.
Now batting the second baseman, number 23, Ryder Gordon.
So now that the warm-up for Lane is over with, Ryder Gordon gets to come up to the plate. Gordon is 1 for 2 with a walk as that one gets away from Seth Manos. Wild pitch makes it ball 1. Both runners move into scoring position. Kearney into second, Mann into third. So now 2 wild pitches in the inning coming from different pitchers.
And now you have 2 runners in scoring position.
1-0 pitch for Gordon. Breaking ball drops out of the zone. Two-0 pitch is a fastball low as a throw back to third to get Mann is not in time.
Well, that one went off of Sean's wallet, and that could have gone into left field.
Lucky break for 5-Tool. Has 2 outs despite the danger on the base paths. .3-0 down the middle for a strike. Lane's 5th pitch is low and in. So the bases are loaded here at LA Valley College.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Brandon Wynn.
Here's Brandon Wynn, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Of course, him and the Pirates would take another base on balls. First pitch to Wynn, a breaking ball in for a strike, has that exaggerated 12-6 motion on the pitch. Here's 0-1, another curveball is left high that time. Lane to Win. That one is low and inside.
The fireworks knocked out the lights.
So it's the second time in 2 Pirates games at LA Valley College where the lights have gone out, but I think this one's for a different reason because we're nowhere near when they're supposed to. Yeah, Lou's got his phone flashlight. Don't know how much that'll help. Just heard a loud boom and then everything went dark.
Now that loud boom was
it a transformer?
Skyrocket.
Oh, skyrocket.
I saw that go over adjacent to the radio towers, the transformer towers.
Yeah, and this happened on Tuesday. Lou, you weren't there, but it was a funny scene. Just lights went off too early. I guess we're misscheduled, and we just kind of had to hang out.
Yeah, we're about an hour off of that, right?
Yeah, no, this is definitely not a scheduled thing, especially with the boom coming at the exact. That'd be a heck of a coincidence. That they happened to turn off early and there was a boom at the same time.
Yeah, that would have to be a sound activated.
I don't know if those exist. Sound-activated lights. I've heard of motion-activated lights.
Yeah, I just got one from my bathroom. It's pretty cool.
You got the clapper or motion-activated?
Well, I am considered a senior citizen, so yeah, there's a clapper.
Hey, the clapper was for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it is anymore. I think when it came out, it was like everybody wants to clap and turn the lights on. You would know.
And the Chia Pet,
The Chia Pet. Chia Pet's back.
where they've never been out.
I guess you're right. Yeah. I mean, I grew up watching commercials for the Chia Pet on Cartoon Network and the like.
Well, it's people that invited me to their Christmas party, their holiday party, dreaded inviting me actually because they knew that in the gift exchange they were going to get a Chia
Oh
Pet.
my God.
So you guys didn't lose power. It was just the lights, huh?
Yeah, just the lights, as far as we know.
You gotta
They're on a separate timer. But that was
that was a timer that had nothing to do with that boom?
no, that was a skyrocket down the street there.
That's so weird, isn't it?
I
Right
know.
at the same exact time.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's a timer or
Or don't know if it was a timer.
Don't
or
know. Deny.
It was bad timing.
There's
that-
another
see?
boom.
Maybe they'll turn on now.
And they haven't.
Are they getting brighter? Well, these aren't halogen lights. These are LEDs, right? Yeah.
Now that both teams have left the field, I'm going to say let's take a quick break here at LA Valley College, and we'll come back to see what's up.
How about this?
Okay.
Ryan Lepettis, why don't you come in here real quick? This is our last game. So, why don't you tell us what's your favorite game or favorite
Moment of the season.
Favorite moment of the season? I don't know. I mean, the last game where the lights went out and I was playing some light themed music.
Yes,
that
that
was a
was-
pretty good moment. I know, Lou, you weren't here, but I played some songs that had to do with light.
Yeah.
We got a
Okay.
Yeah. See
the umpire asking
home
the
plate
question.
umpire Alan Alvarez telling us to make sure we kept a good book, which, I mean, we'd like to do anyway.
There's nothing going on.
No.
Otherwise, I'd say, going back to the question, I would say when we hit a home run here, that's pretty electric. I like.
Yes,
we get
yeah.
to play George's pirate theme.
Yes.
That's a great moment. But those have got to be up there. And well, this is an interesting moment for sure.
We also loved our Angel Stadium field trip with all the interns and Lou going down to see the Angels play the A's and meet some of the Southern California Broadcasters Association. That was fun.
Sports project.
Sports broadcasters, of course. That was a good moment off the field.
And it was good for them too.
I mean, obvious highlights for those of us who went was going up to
I have a
Fairbanks.
request for music.
A request.
The night the lights went out in Georgia.
I'll get on that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Ryan Lepettis, one of our interns this year. Now, Indiana, you're going back to Indiana?
Yes, sir.
Still a
Okay.
proud Hoosier going into his second year. Do I have permission now to take a break?
Yes. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. You'll see their ad pop up in a second when we go to break. Keep your eye on the screen. We'll make sure to let you know when we're back. Pirates up 3-1 with bases loaded with 2 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll let you know when the lights are back on. The lights are back here at LA Valley College, and the Pirates are back. Bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Brandon Wynn still up to bat. And a long plate appearance for the left fielder. First pitch after the lights come on is hit into left center field towards the wall and is caught. A huge grab by Nara in left. And just like that, we return to the 7th inning and it's over. But still a decent 3-1 lead for your Pirates over the Bombers here at LA Valley College. You're watching Ventura County Pirates baseball on the VC Pirates YouTube channel. We'll try not to take as long of a break as we just did. See ya.
So we had about a 20-minute, about 18-minute timeout because the lights went out in North Hollywood. And it was a 2-1 count to Brandon Wynn. And he took the first pitch and almost got it by Andre Naria, who did a pirouette out there and finally found the ball. It was a very high fly. And the Pirates left the bases loaded for their 9th. They've left 9 Pirates adrift on the base paths. Braden Lowe comes out for his 2nd inning of work, and he'll face Tyler Herbert, followed by Derek Augustine, then the top of the order, and Dylan Fishbaugh, and has a 1-0 count now to Herbert. Braden Lowe breezed through the first inning, only 7 pitches, 2 strikeouts, and slings in a fastball for strike 1. It's been Mason Miles, Tyler Saleo, and Braden Lowe. Mason went the first 5. Then it was Saleo, and now Braden Lowe in his 2nd inning of work. Throws strike 2, a sidearm fastball, and it's 1-2. This one is hit high into left field. Brandon Lowe lopes over and puts that away. Easy fly ball, and that'll bring up Derek Augustine.
Now batting number 46, Derek Augustine.
I was a bit shocked to see Braden Lowe brought back in for a 2nd inning. He normally doesn't pitch more than 1, and especially after that prolonged darkness break, still back out there and looks to have his stuff where it normally is.
Augustine got out on a fielder's choice back in the 5th inning, in for Wyatt Thomas, who was tossed in the bottom of the 2nd inning by saying the magic word to Alan Alvarez after Dylan Nolan Cook ran over the catcher, Seth Manos, on a play. It wasn't malice or malicious in any way, as the count is 1-1 now to Augustine. Maybe an ill-advised play by Dylan Nolan Cook to try to score. It's 2-1 now. But at any rate, Wyatt Thomas was given the heave-ho. And this one's fouled.
was
Almost hit
about-
Scott Murray.
Yeah, about 2 inches away from the coach, and he barely flinched. But I don't think he's scared of a baseball.
Either that or maybe he was taking a nap. I doubt that. I
Maybe
don't think he
lulled
ever
to sleep
sleeps.
by the outage.
Maybe. Here comes the 2-2 with one out. Swung on him. Missed strike 3. So also, Braden Lowe can sling that breaking ball as well from the sidearm.
batting,
That's his third
number 5,
strikeout
Dylan
in
Fishbaugh.
5 batters. Now here comes Dylan Fishbaugh, the former Santa Barbara Forester, who may be facing the Foresters with this hybrid San Diego team at the NBC World Series in Kansas. That's what we were pontificating, right?
Yeah, that'd be a personal grudge match, maybe. Who knows how he feels about his old team, but it's always cool to face an old squad.
Ground ball into the hole at shortstop. Nice pick by Gonzalez on a hop, and won't get over to Mariano in time. And a 2-out infield single by Fishbaugh. And that keeps them alive
Now batting,
for
number 23,
Dalton Irwin.
Still the good ground ball contact that Lowe likes. It was just pulled too much and was near impossible for the play at short.
Now, Dalton Irwin goes to Yavapai College in Prescott, Arizona in the hills, and follows a legacy of major leaguers as he looks at ball 1 high and inside. The latest of which, Cole Calhoun, played for the Angels and the Diamondbacks.
Great arm.
Yes, and when he hits it, it's usually gone. Yes, the runner goes, the pitch is a ball, and the throw is not in time. So a stolen base for Fishbaugh. And a 2-0 count to Dalton Irwin. Well, who else, Lou? Well, Billy Hatcher, who starred with the Cincinnati Reds. And then probably the biggest one, a guy who should probably be in the Hall of Fame, Curt Schilling.
Way to bury the lead with that one. Big alumni. Or alumnus.
Sidearm fastball, and that's down low, and it's 3-0 now. The first 3-0 count that Braden Lowe has had this evening. Well, we had some fireworks, literally, and then a non-light show. And now we're here in the top of the 8th inning with the Pirates leading 3-1 and a beautiful changeup that drops in for strike 1, and Irwin taken all the way. So Irwin up there at Yavapai College, lots of Indian heritage there, and now it's 3-2, and Braden Lowe battling back. Up in the hills there, the mountains, in beautiful Prescott, Arizona. It is kind of a magical, mystical place up there. Meanwhile, Braden Lowe wants to put some Hawaiian magic on Irwin right now. The runner goes, the pitch hits him. So back to second will go Dylan Fishbaugh, and over to first is Dalton Irwin after being hit by the pitch.
Well, it's a walk with a little extra, I guess.
So a 2-out infield hit, a stolen base, and a hit batter. And here comes Cannon Humphreys.
And he's talking, or excuse me, Braden Lowe is talking to Ethan Gonzalez, who has switched spots in the middle infield with Ryder Gordon just in the past inning or so. Can't really say why. We haven't seen very much of Gordon at shortstop this season, but Gonzalez is very much at home at second.
Well, Ryder will probably just play anywhere. One of those guys just said, let me play. Humphreys 0 for 2 with a walk. And Lowe turns around, and that'll chase Fishbaugh back, but nobody was covering. is Ryder Gordon at shortstop, playing well off the bag, and Gonzalez is pinching for the out there, trying to hold on Fishbaugh. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 0-1 to Ken Humphreys. Again, Ken and Humphreys, mom and dad are here from the Denver area. Seth and Beth, or Steve and Beth, excuse me, along with their buddies Jim and Gretchen Lee from down in Colorado Springs. Pitch is on the inside corner for strike 2, and it's 0-2 to Humphreys with 2 out.
And it's really hard to be down 0-2 to Braden Lowe because everything looks like it could be a strike or a ball. It's very confusing.
It comes from the third base side. If you're a right-handed hitter, it's coming on the inside part of the plate to you. Here comes the 0-2 with 2 down and a runner at second and first. And this one's popped up on the infield. Gonzalez says he has it and puts it away, and nothing doing for the 5-tool Bombers in their half of the 8th inning. So a pop up to second base and no runs on a hit and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the Pirates leading 5-tool 3-1. Special thanks to Galpin Ford Studio Rentals for giving the Ventura County Pirates a huge discount on the 2 vans the Pirates use on the road. Call Ken Miller in the Galpin Ford Studio Rental Department at 323-957-3333. Galpin Ford. You're watching the Ventura County Pirates YouTube channel. Bottom of the 8th inning we go. It'll be Jose Mariano, Robbie Treto, and Robert Pitts Jr. against Jimmy Lane. Jimmy Lane probably, this is the 8th inning and the score holds, will pitch this inning. There's nobody left in the cupboard for Scott Stanley and the 5-tool Bombers unless they move over a pitcher and do an infielder or swap with the first baseman, Tyler Herbert.
Yeah,
first pitch is down low for ball 1.
Augustine, the possibility in right field, listed as a pitcher.
Here comes the 1-0, and this one's sent down the right field line, but foul towards the Pirate bullpen.
And that would have tested Derek Augustine's abilities as an outfielder because it would have been tricky in the corner. Would have required a big throw, but luckily for the Bombers, it drifted foul.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and that's cued foul. And it's 1-2 now to Mariano. Jose 0 for 2 with a walk. Struck out twice to Peter Lynch and then walked. Got a walk from Joseph Cosette. Curveball on the outside part of the plate, and it's 2-2.
And that was a good take by Mariano. It looked like it just could have got the border.
There's a pitcher throwing down in the Pirates bullpen, just can't see his number. Curveball, and that's hit the other way down the line as well. And that goes off of the Pirates bullpen, and it remains 2-2.
Couple instances of good contact going into the outfield for Jose Mariano, but he was just a bit late to him.
Again, Jose's dad, Dino, here. This pitch gets away, and it's Counts full now, 3-2. The whole family, huge baseball fans, and Dina was telling me that last year Jose was playing for the Philippine national team that plays at Pierce College. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and that's down the middle and swung on a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Jimmy Lane.
Now
And
batting,
that'll bring up
the
Robbie
designated hitter,
Treto.
Number 13, Robbie Treto.
Treto has an RBI single. Hit in Ryder Gordon back in the 6th inning to make the score 3-2. Or 3-1, pardon me. 3-1, 3 runs on 6 hits and an error for the Pirates. Ball outside. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for 5 Tool. So only 2 hits given up by Pirate pitching tonight. 1 each, Miles and Lowe. Next pitch, and that's fouled at the plate, goes towards the 5 Tool dugout, and it's 1-1. Well, if you ask me about the highlights of this season for the Pirates, as this is our last game on the Ventura County Pirates YouTube channel, last game of the season. Next pitch, and that pitch is called a strike. And it's 1-2 to Treto. Now the big wins for the Pirates over the Conejo Oaks and the Orange County Riptide. This one's down low. 2-2.
Hard to deny those are big wins, but my personal favorite might be the one over the San Luis Obispo Blues, because the Pirates could say they're undefeated in the CCL North.
I was getting there, yeah. That was a huge win as well. This one's a high fly ball into right center field. Back for it goes Augustine and makes the catch, and it's 2 down. Also, you can't discount the trip to Alaska,
Now
even though the
batting,
Pirates
center
didn't
fielder,
fare so
number
well.
5, Robert Pitts
It was
Jr.
still an exciting time to be with the guys up in the Great North.
Yeah, it was an exciting time. Could have gotten better on the ball field, but it was a really enriching trip up north.
First pitch is a curveball, and that rotates in for strike 1 to Pitts Jr., who is 1 for 3, and scored on the 2-run home run by Evan Jaquez. This one bounces off of Manos and in the turf, and it's 1-1. At least we came up with a term for when a pitch is in the dirt here on a turf field.
Yeah.
Here comes the 1-1, and that's a line drive just out of the reach of Humphreys and into left field for a 2-out hit for Robert Pitts Jr. And I wonder if the speedster is going to be off to the races to try for a
Now
stolen
batting,
base
the
with
third
2 down.
baseman, number 25,
I mean, you'd think so with
Evan
Pitts' history, but he's seen Jaquez drive him all the way in the only time he was on base, so maybe he's not thinking it's that necessary.
It's also the 8th inning. Well, an insurance run wouldn't be bad, and even Jimmy Lane's thinking the same thing. So Evan Jaquez, he is the big man on campus right now here at LA Valley College, with a big 2-run home run to give the Ventura County Pirates the lead. It was well gone into left field on the building. Just you can see that over the wall there between the 2 light poles. First pitch to Evan is a ball, 2 down. Evan also has a single back in the 2nd inning. Inside fastball, swung on and missed, 1-1. And it's also been a treat getting to know all the guys, the new guys as well, like Evan Jaquez, and also getting to meet the people that I get to pass the torch to when I finally decide to leave. in the interns that I've had the pleasure to work with.
Hey,
This is
Lou,
2-1.
you know it's National Intern Day.
It is.
Have you heard that? Not making that up. It's
Why
true.
couldn't it be National Ice Cream Day when you guys could bring me ice cream?
Honestly, I'd prefer that. I don't need that much recognition.
Well, it's been a pleasure, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys and hearing you guys on the air in cities around the country. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now to Jaquez, with Grant Madrid Murray on deck. Two and two to Jaquez, 3-1 lead. Robert Pitts Jr. at first base has the lead, and this one's bounced over Scott Murray's head, and it remains 2-2. The home runs that came: Gabe Juarez, DJ Akiyama. This young man, also Jose Mariano, providing some power for the Pirates this season. Here comes the 2-2, and strike three called. That was on the outside corner. Too good to take. And Alan Alvarez calls him out on strikes. So no runs on a hit and one man left. We'll go to the top of the ninth. Last call for San Diego as the Pirates lead 3-1 over 5-Tool. And you're watching the Ventura County Pirates YouTube channel. Top of the ninth inning and last call for the San Diego 5-Tool Bombers as Scott Murray fixing his son's apparatus on his glove hand. Cade Berry, wearing number 4, the left-hander out of College of the Mateo, 5'9", 180-pounder.
Now pitching for your Pirates, number 4, Cade Berry.
Will throw the ninth inning to Grant Madrid Murray.
College of San Mateo, home of the Menlo Park Legends of the CCL's Northern Division.
Yeah. So the playoffs. Well, if the NBC World Series is this weekend,
Now batting, number
then
48,
the
Andre.
playoffs are probably going on right now.
Coming up soon, I think there's a few more days of the regular season for non-affiliates down south.
So Barry will face Andre Nara, Austin Sanders, and Seth Manos, and swing and a miss. Actually was foul tipped. 0-1. So the Pirates, and fastball, and that was up high. Looking to end their season overall 8-12.
Well, actually, their CCL record is 8-12. just a little scoring conflict makes it 7-12 on the list on the official website of the league, and then there's a few non-league games dotted around, plus the Gold Panners series.
Curveball, and that's outside, and it's 2-2. So you're going to keep it from me, or do you know?
I don't know the exact figure, but I do know 8-12 in the CCL.
Okay, we'll go with that. This one's grounded to Ryder Gordon, who throws across, and that one stayed down nicely for Ryder, who throws it across, and one down. That'll bring up Austin Sanders, who is 0 for 2 with a walk.
You could
Now
say
batting,
that
number
the
60, Austin Sanders.
Pirates' CCL record is 8-12, and then their non-league record is fun and 0, because it's just
There
for
you go.
development, just for getting out there and getting some much-needed reps.
Playing ball in the summertime. There's nothing better. Fastball from the stocky lefty, who reminds me a little bit of Cole Calhoun, a left-hander with a cold stare, and it's 0-1 to Sanders. Fouled straight back, and it's 0-2. And Cade Berry working fast. This new set of pitchers that Scott Murray's brought in, they do like to work fast. 3-1, Pirates lead with one down, 0-2 count, and just outside, and Barry wanted that one.
And tried to set up right on that outside corner, but didn't quite get the call.
Barry with the 1-2, and that's in the turf, and it's 2-2. Overthrew that one a bit.
I think he's prone to that because of that real overarm delivery. If he lets it go too late, he could spike it.
Here comes the 2-2 with one out and a 3-1 lead, and that is low. 3-2. So Sanders, the third baseman for the 5-tool Bombers, also one of the power hitters on this team. Fastball right down the middle, and that was fouled off of Madrid Murray. As he counts all of his fingers on his right hand, see if they're still attached.
He gets a much-deserved break after this season comes to an end. He's taken a beating at times.
He sure has. Here comes the 3-2, and that is low and inside. So Austin Sanders earns a one-out walk against Cade Berry.
Now batting, number 53, Seth Manos.
Speaking of catchers, here comes Seth Manos, who was the victim of a hit and run.
The truck stick from BNC.
Where Dylan Nolan Cook came in from third base and ran into Manos. Now he's ready for the 1-0, and it's low, 2-0. And then first baseman Wyatt Thomas took exception to it, said something, and he got thrown out too. Off-speed pitch, and that misses. Grant Madrid Murray going out to talk to his lefty.
Yeah,
Get him back on track.
Since going up 0-2 on Austin Sanders' last batter, Barry's thrown 8 pitches. 8 pitches. And 7 of them are balls, and 1 of them was fouled. So he's kind of started to slip here in the latter half of this inning.
Pirates infield looking for a double play to end it. Cade Berry looks over at first, now at home, and this is a fastball right down the middle. 3-1 to Seth Manos.
Yeah, needed
Probably
that.
taken all the way.
Needed that.
Sure did. Scott Stanley giving the signals at third base and the throw over to first. Ooh, nice stretch by Mariano to keep that one on the infield.
Mariano's been rock solid over there all season. Allows his pitchers to try the pickoff a lot.
And Austin Sanders is a big guy, big target. Manos.
He's forced off the plate, and it was still a called strike. I think he was just crowding a little too much, and Barry hit the perfect part of that inside corner.
Manos looks at strike 3 called on the inside corner. And Cade Barry says, take that. And Manos is not very happy as he walks away.
Well, guess what? I mean, you were just given the guide to the strike zone. It was the same exact pitch as the last one. So if you disagree with the first one, you should expect it's going to be called again, even if you don't like the methodology at play.
So Manos strikes out 3 times and hits one back to the pitcher. And Wyatt Ogle steps in as the last hope for 5-tool. Looks at the first pitch for a ball. Gets the sign from Madrid Murray. Now looks over at first. Here comes the 1-0, and that's right down the middle and swung on and missed as Ogle couldn't find that one, and it's 1-1. So whatever Madrid Murray said to Barry got him back on track. Here comes the 1-1, runner at first, another fastball, and swung on and missed, and it looks like Cade Barry's just been throwing heat since the meeting.
He's dialed.
So here it is, match point, 1-2. Cade Barry to Wyatt Ogle. A runner at first, the Pirates with a 3-1 lead. Barry into the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Fastball is just low. 2-2. So we'll do it again. Barry walks up the mound. Is he wearing glasses today? Looks like he's wearing glasses. So it's 2-2. Deuces wild. 2 down. Runner at first. Being held on by Jose Mariano. Here comes the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3 and the Pirates win. Another strikeout for Cade Barry, who strikeouts 2 of the 4 batters he faces. And he gets the save for tonight's game. And the winner of today's game, that would be Mason Miles, with another win for the Ventura County Pirates, who defeat the 5-tool Bombers 3-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Pirates. 1 run, only 2 hits, and 2 big errors for 5-tool Bombers out of San Diego. The big hit was Evan Jaquez in the 2-run home run. And again, terrific pitching by the Pirates pitching staff today, all up and down. Mason Miles, Tyler Soleo, Braden Lowe, and Caden Barry to finish it off, Alex.
Yeah, fantastic game. I'd say our hitter of the game has got to be Evan Jaquez, a fantastic performance. And then pitcher of the game, I'm going with Braden Lowe. Mason Miles got the win and was fantastic. But I'd say Lowe going over an inning with the blackout mixed in. He's just been fantastic all season, a late addition midway through, and what a way to finish it. What a way to finish the season for the Pirates.
That's right, on a winning note. So that's something to look forward to. And boy, this season sure did fly by, Alex. Thanks a lot for making the trip all the way out here from Florida to here.
Yeah.
To learn how it's done here. And appreciate that. And again, good luck in your travels back to Syracuse University.
Yes, thank you. I mean, this has been a great summer out with the Pirates. It'll be my final game with the Pirates. It's been a great experience overall, all coming out to an area of the country I'm not incredibly familiar with, especially the LA region, but it's been great working with all the interns, Ryan, Robert, Crash, Peyton, Michaela, Katana, everybody. It's been a whole lot of fun, and of course Lou, our GM, George Renault, and all the players and coaches. It's been a great experience, and it's a shame to see it end.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, final score again, 3-1. But before we go, I want to thank Michaela Paragas and also Katana Stewart, our social media goddesses, and then Alex Ramol, Crash Collier, Kiki, Peyton Lodge, Robert Garcia, Ryan Lepetis, and Robert Chi, the interns here, and Scott Murray and Sean Skelly, the coaches for the Ventura County Pirates, and George Renault. Oh, you know what we forgot to do?
What did we
We
forget
forgot to sing happy birthday
Oh
to
my
George
gosh. Well, he's not really watching right now, so I guess we've got to go over to that huddle you can see on the
Yeah.
right side of your screen
Maybe
and
we
bombard
could-
him with a happy birthday.
We should probably do it over the PA.
Yeah, let's have
Can we do
Ryan
that?
sing.
I'll
Yeah, he's
sing.
not going to like
I'll
that.
sing.
Lou will
I'll
sing.
sing.
He's got a great voice.
I'll even do it here on the website too. We put happy birthday on there.
Looking for an instrumental version for it.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
We'll do it karaoke.
Oh, that's very hokey. So let's do that one.
Let's do that.
That's awful. That's an awful version.
Oh
Okay.
my.
All right.
Hold on.
You ready? And then get George's theme up after that.
Okay, ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out to see the Ventura County Pirates all season long. And before we say goodnight, we have to say happy birthday to General Manager George Renault. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear George. I know I'll always be older than you. Happy birthday to you. And the Pirates theme one more time.
All right, let's do it.
That's the best version since Marilyn Monroe sang to President Kennedy.
Well, I'm dressed like her tonight. Well, there we go. Ventura County Pirates baseball has been brought to you by The Answer is Yes. Find out if you qualify for a refund from fraudulent credit card transaction fees. Call 760-685-5813. And by WFG Insurance. Need life insurance? Income tax returns? Call Cass Eddie Eden or Lou Stowers at 562-266-7024 for your free personal financial checkup. And next year, become a Pirate or Bucks host family. Call George Renault, 805-501-0470, and you can also wish him happy birthday. So once again, the final score from LA Valley College's Monarch Field, the Pirates 3 and the 5-tool Bombers 1. For Alex Ramol, I'm Lou Stowers saying so long until next time.